In this rant, I'm going to be ranting on a social media website. And by the title, of course, I am going to be ranting on Reddit. This will be a pretty short rant, as I'm going to be ranting about my experience I've had with Reddit last year. Because I've had Reddit for a year before that, but I never anything bad until last year, to the point where I had to close down my Reddit account. So here's the story. I have joined a Reddit forum for the city in Indiana right next to the town I live in. That's also my birth city. So I decided to join that forum. I thought it would be cool if I did. I just introduced myself. I may have stated personal bit info. I've talked about my uncle, who's not a very good person on my mom's side of the family, and how he has all the money and shit, which I should have never pretty much talked about that. It was probably too personal, but I thought I'd mention it because the family in which my mom's side of the family was pretty prominent in the area. So that, I guess that's why I decided to mention it. And oh boy, people on that forum were so rude as hell. It's like, there were some people that were nice and wanted to ask, but I couldn't even bother to answer people's questions because some people were like, oh, if you're serious about the stuff you did, you should get help and shit. You know, they didn't take what I said seriously, and they thought I should, get help, like, for the stuff I said. Which, to be honest, you don't fucking treat some people like that. And those people ask questions. You guys aren't the ones I'm going to be talking about. I'm talking about the other people who thought it was a good idea to shame me in that Reddit forum and tell me I needed help. Listen, I don't know if you guys have had this kind of problem where you've had a family member who wasn't supposed to take all the fucking money. And my mom was supposed to get some of that money from my bad uncle or her brother. And she was supposed to get some of that money. I don't know if you've ever dealt with the same similar shit, but just to tell me and straight up tell an 18-year-old who is now 19 that he needed help because he just talked about that. And also because he just introduced himself saying that he was from a town nearby. You know, you don't treat people like that. If you people are like almost my parents' age, if not, I can understand some of you who younger people who are older than me probably did that, but if you're like my parents' age or older and you treated me like that, that is unacceptable. And you guys should be ashamed of yourselves, alright? I never had a lot of problems with Reddit. The only problem is I made a forum for the VCR community on Reddit. It was actually a Reddit forum for the VCR King. Well, if you don't know who the VCR King is, you should check him out. Check out his VCR reviews and his helpful repair videos. Anyways, back on topic. I made a VCR King Reddit forum. And because I left, they didn't keep it up. I think they deleted it because of inactivity, or I wasn't able to give it to someone else, which that's pretty minor. It took a while to make me leave, but when I read those comments, some of those comments were just rude as hell. They told me like I needed help and such. So like I said to those people, you guys who told me to get a life, you guys are the ones that need to touch grass. Because I did nothing wrong. I mainly introduced myself. Maybe I said a bit too personal, but you don't treat a younger person like me like that. You don't treat me like that. So that's why I left, because they're just assholes on Reddit. Yeah, but it's not as bad as the other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which I might make a rant on TikTok too, so look out for that. But other than that, yeah. Reddit is not the worst, but I just don't want to use it no more. And I left last year because of similar reasons. There are pretty much worse things I can talk about on Reddit, but that's just about it. So, I'm sorry about this rant being short and not much detail put forth, but that's about all. Thank you for watching this rant on Reddit. And if you like these rant videos, you should check out my other rants and check out my playlist for rants. The link to the playlist will be in the description. If you're like the majority of people who are watching my videos but you're not subscribed and you really like my content, I'm not going to force you to subscribe, but it would be really nice if you could. I mean, that would be nice, as I'm very underrated, you know. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to force you to subscribe, but yeah. Anyways, that was about all for this video, and I'm out.